And what the F? What happened to the G1 Studio? Is this because I updated to 1.9? Oh my gosh. Why are there trees here? Why is there spiderwebs? Why is there vines? Oh boy, I really hope this wasn't the 1.9 update. Did the dungeon try to like merge with this and spawn in? No, that shouldn't have happened. This is all pre-made. Oh my gosh, the reckoning is real. Holy crap. What the heck happened to my world? Is this what file corruption looks like? Brother. Absolutely wrecked. Just like vines growing everywhere and spiderwebs. But you know, this is giving me like such nostalgia right here. Like, remember when I used to make videos and I would just stand behind a desk here, I double F5, and I tell you guys the tech news. You know, while this studio might be in shambles, let's just have a good old-fashioned Minecraft on tech. After like a year's hiatus, let me turn off the freaking subtitles and the music. Both are getting on my nerve right now. Music off, subtitles off. So after being on a Minecraft hiatus for over a year, let's go back to Minecraft on tech. In today's episode, let's talk about the alleged PS4.5, or the PS4S, or the PS4 Plus, or the PS4X, or the PS4, or the new PS4, or whatever Sony's eventually going to call the blade thing. A lot of people seem to be confused and thinking this is some type of 4K PS4, when really it's not. I really doubt Sony's going to put in the time and investment to make a 4K PS4. When really there's no like 4K content. That would be kind of, well, stupid. So what I think this is Sony's redoing the PS4 to better handle the PlayStation VR system. So that way they can make the original PS4 like $300 and make the new PS4.5 like $500. And basically just have it included with the PlayStation Eye, maybe the Move controllers, and like the processing box that the new that the Sony PSVR needs, which would actually be a pretty good idea, you know. That way Sony can pretty much reuse old hardware, make more money for it, and have like a better system to release. Hopefully this also means better performance within games if developers take advantage of that. Because normally Sony leaves this type of crap up to developers, and normally developers go, yeah, we're not going to do it, like playing music in game. Still waiting to have that feature to go and play my own music in the game. But unfortunately, c'est la vie, what are you going to do? Moving on to other news, because Sony's not the only news I'm talking about. The VR headsets themselves. So as you know, Sony announced the PlayStation VR coming out next year. Oculus Rift is starting to ship now. And PlayStation 5 is supposedly coming out in the fall of this year. Yeah, like either the fall or winter of this year. So let's talk about the three systems, starting from least expensive to most expensive. So at the least expensive, in terms of actually getting the VR headset and getting into the VR headset, because you know the headset is just one part of it. You still need like components to go with it. The Sony PlayStation VR. So for this system, you're going to need a PS4 or PS4.5 or whatever they call it. You're going to need the PlayStation Eye, the PlayStation Move controller, and the VR headset. The VR headset costs $300. I mean, not 300, $400. And it will not come with the PlayStation Eye and the PlayStation Move controllers. I'm pretty sure you can buy those used or somewhere for like, I don't know, $50 each or something. So yeah, altogether for the VR headset it's going to be like $500 plus an additional $300 for the console. It's making it the cheapest system to get and the cheapest one to get into, because overall your overall cost is going to be $800. Ooh, sorry guys, a lot of talking, a lot of running out of breath here. Gotta move, gotta show you something what to do. Gotta go left, gotta go right. No, I'm just... sorry. Anyway, so yeah, the PlayStation VR is going to be a sit-down experience, much like the Oculus Rift. and it's using pre-existing Sony technology, since Sony was doing like motion controlling back in the days of the PS2, because the PlayStation Eye is originally from the PS2 days, and then PlayStation Moves from PS3 days, so it kind of makes sense Sony's the only one in this VR thing making money. Right now, I don't know if HTC is making money off of their HTC 5. They haven't said, and Palm Lucky or something. What a name. Palm Lucky. Anyway, the guy from Oculus Rift said that they're not really making money off the Oculus Rift, so we'll see. But yeah, with the PlayStation VR being the cheapest system to get into, the cheapest one to get your hand off, and according to a leak by GameStop, apparently there's gonna be 100 games at launch, and with like all of the PlayStation VRs being sold out immediately, like the pre-orders, I'm pretty sure Sony's gonna be like, people's entry point into VR due to the fact that like they're the cheapest system, and they're a more well-known brand compared to like Oculus Rift. Like, who the heck is Oculus? I mean, I know you guys in my audience know who the heck Oculus is, you sneaky devils. But the thing is, most of the mainstream ain't gonna know who the heck Oculus is, so yeah, that's gonna be hard to sell for Oculus coming out at $800. And $600. I'm sorry, I'm getting my pricing confused. Don't kill me, PC wannabe master race. Anyway, back to the subject matter. So, down in the comments, if you're getting like a PlayStation VR system, let me know. If not, what are you going with? The Oculus or the HTC Vive? If you're feeling that, and leave a comment. Tell me why you're going for one or the other. Anyway, moving on to the next system, the Oculus Rift, the one who started this whole craze, or maybe not started this. Nah, they pretty much started this whole craze. Started as a Kickstarter, gets $19 billion from freaking Mark Zuckerberg on Facebook. Then all of a sudden you have Nvidia and AMD and Intel and calling everybody pretty much sucking on Palm Lucker's balls. Going, we will support VR. It's the next big thing. It's going to be the greatest thing ever. We will make this happen. Yeah. Just deliver me my VR porn already. That's all we're waiting for. Anyway, back to the Oculus Rift. So, Oculus Rift costs $600 and you need a $1,000 computer to run it because the minimum specs of it are so freaking high. Like, seriously. An i7 is going to set you back nearly $400. Well, $300 to $400. And NVIDIA 970 or AMD 290 is going to set you back an additional $300. Then you got to put in the RAM, the motherboard, the case, the power supplies, peripherals. Basically, your computer's going to cost out to $1,000. So, yeah. And with most people being told their system is not ready for VR, I'm not sure how the Oculus Rift is going to test out. And a lot of people have complained about motion sickness with the bloody thing. Even with the, more current builds of it. I'm not sure how the consumer version deals with motion blur, but I don't know, dropping $600 and getting probably a new PC or upgrading your rig to something that's going to cost well over $1,000. It's like, way too much to puke, no matter how skinny I want to be. Oh, I made a bulimic joke. That's not very funny. I'm probably going to get banned from the internet for that one. Anyway, a bulimic joke. Don't ban me, please. Anyway, I know bulimic joke. Let's move on to the HTC Vive. The HTC Vive also requires a $1,000 computer to run. Luckily for the HTC Vive, their requirements are more lenient. They're not saying an i7, they're just saying a quad-core processor. So, you can get away with like an FX 4000 series or 6000 or 8000, or just wait for Zen, like you should be. You dare buy an ASD product unless it's Zen and Polaris. Anyway, moving on. So you just need a quad-core processor, about 8 gigs of RAM, and which, by the way, if you have a Windows 10 computer, you should have 8 gigs of RAM. If you dare tell me you're going to try VR with 4 gigs, get out of my YouTube audience. Anyway. And they're also saying you need the 970 or 290X and above, 390 or Fury or Nano or Titan X or Ti. You get the idea. You need some high-end graphics card. But other than that, it's like, do you really need that stuff? No. That's a different subject for a different video. Oh my gosh, this place looks like shite. But you know, the tech news must go on, even with your studio being absolutely wrecked. Seriously, what happened in here? All I did was upgrade the world to 1.9. Did I come here and G1 Studio Hanger? Oh boy. Anyway, moving on. Like with a lot of people, the HTC Vive, a lot of them are saying, you know, it's better experience than the Oculus Rift. It had less motion blurs backed by Valve, so that's going to give it a lot of street credit right there, even though Steam machines, Valve had another project that didn't really work out that much. You know, the Steam control. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, these calls are brutal. But, you know, it's like, it's Valve here. You know, I'm pretty sure they can release a pretty good product that we're all just going to love without any type of hiccup or problems whatsoever, you know. It's not like they had any previous failures or anything. SteamOS! Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I apologize for these calls. I really do. Anyway, so the HTC Valve coming up at $800, and unlike the Oculus Rift and the Sony PSVR, this is not a sit-down experience. This is a stand-up and get involved experience. It does have a theater mode, which assuming I'm going to be like the Oculus Rift and the PSVR, where you sit down and enjoy. But nope, this has like included room sensor, where I'm pretty sure those extra $200 come from. Because the HTC Vive does not look anywhere near as finished as the Oculus Rift, or definitely not the PSVR. I'm pretty sure most people agree the PSVR looks the best out of all of them coming out. Sorry guys. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we can all agree, like, the PlayStation VR looks the best out of all the VR systems coming out. But yeah, HTC Vive, $800, still requires a $1,000 computer, so you're looking at $1,800 to get into that. So yikes. But ignoring that, so, you know, a lot of people are saying it's the best of the best. It's the one you want, because technically, that whole room experience is pretty much what I'm looking for in VR. I want my freaking Sword Art Online VR MMO RPG. Gee, which I'm afraid that was just a hoax. Gosh darn it, why did you have to ruin my hopes? Moving on. Oh, I'm getting silly with this, aren't I? But yeah, with most, like, who've tried it saying the HTC Vive was the best, I'm pretty sure the HTC Vive might be the best experience, but the Sony PlayStation VR is going to be the one most people get, with the Oculus Rift ending up somewhere in the middle. Which is sad, considering, you know, it's the one that had the hype train going, but unfortunately, hype train kind of died, man. Or, well, not really died, more like they got a new hype man. Are my eyes pulsating? Nah, just my clothes. But yeah, guys, so double tech news and one Minecraft on tech. What the heck? Anyway, I'm going to try this new format. I'm also going to try to find a new studio, because as you can see, I can't keep filming in here. Like, holy shit. It just looked like some creepers and spiders and a freaking jungle tree just had an orgy in my base, and this is the end result of it. Like, oh my gosh. I also love how my studio audience is dead. I mean, come on, guys, it hasn't been that long. It's been well over a year, and they pretty much decomposed it to being supposed to the open air environment, but oh my gosh. Brother. I'll figure out what to do with my base here. But yeah, if you like this contest, please be sure to like. And, you know, you see that big red button somewhere in, like, this portion of that screen. It's got, like, a little play logo in it. It says some magic letters on it. You know, if you press that button, it turns white. It's awesome. You gotta try it, man. Just go ahead and press that button. Don't press it twice, though, because that breaks the button, and it doesn't work if you press it twice. Then you have to press it 3 times to fix it. But point being, press that red button. Just do it. Press the red button. Press the red button. It's red. It's supposed to be touch. You know, you're supposed to press it. So go ahead and press the red button. Press it right now. Come on, man. Come on. What are you, a coward? You a coward? No. Press the red button. Anyway, guys, if you like this, please be sure to leave a like and press that red button. I'm Cliff B, and I am signing out. Bye, YouTube.